Alright, well, I figured while I'm here, I'll do my locomotive update now. So I've still got these two FP45s. I'll move around slowly. Okay, here we've got F45s, FP45s, F45s. They're all the same. Got a Kato SD40-2, Kato U23Cs, 3 Intermountain SD45-2s. So all of these ones here on this side and those 4 there, they don't have Dakotas in them at the moment. This SD45-2 has a Dakota, another Intermountain SD45-2 with a Dakota, a Kato SD40, that's got a Dakota, and these 2 SD40s here have Dakotas, and another Kato SD40-2 that's got a Dakota. And then I've got these 2 shells here, so I'll eventually buy a mechanism for this one. This shell here, this SD45-2 shell here, I don't know whether I'll keep that or just sell that. It's the same number that I've already got over here. But anyway, I've got some more locomotives inside, so just give me a moment and I'll get to those. Alrighty, I'm back inside. So first up here we've got a Concord 210-2. It's got a Dakota in it. The issue I have with this is, 1, the wheels are out of gauge, and 2, for some reason the drive wheels where it picks up power, like the drive wheels are really loose and move around a lot. So now and then, like the power, it'll just drop power and you've got to nudge it, and so I don't really use that much. I've got 2 Lifelike GP20s, which I put Dakotas in, and what I had to do with these is I had to take the original axles out, and I actually put Kato axles in here, so they'd run on the Code 55 track properly. Some of the old Atlas Code 55 track, for some reason, where the like the spikes are and everything like that on the track was sitting up a lot higher than the newer stuff, so the wheels would run up onto those. So I'll put the Kato wheels in these and they run perfectly now. Next is an Atlas Elco S4, I believe it is. Yeah, sorry, an S2. I bought this. This has got DCC and sound. This runs perfectly. I love it. Then I've got the 2 Kato E8s. I've got DCC in those. I keep these anytime I go to the club. Like, instead of taking everything I own, I'll put what I want to take just back in the cases and then just put them in a small box. So coming over here, we've got the rest of my locomotives. So starting up here, we've got an Atlas SD24 with DCC, two Atlas SD26s with DCC, an Atlas GP35 with DCC. This is one of the older Atlas Kato GP35s with DCC, but what I did a few years ago is I purchased one of the newer mechanisms. I bought an engine that came with DCC with a newer mechanism, and I swapped the mechanisms out and sold the other engine. Then I've got an Atlas U23B with DCC, but I need to get in touch with Atlas about getting a new handrail set and a new exhaust stack. Got a Atlas GP7 with DCC. I've got 3 Atlas GP38s with DCC, and I've got 2 Atlas GP30s with DCC. I've got an old Atlas Kato GP35 which I recently, within probably a couple of months ago, hardwired a decoder into, and I also hardwired decoders into these. I've got 2 Kato, I think they're NW2s switches. I bought these with DCC in them. And I've got this Bachmann S2 or S4, which I actually got given to me, brand new, and that came with DCC in it. So that's all I've got in the way of DCC in this. Those few there, and the ones I showed you outside in the other tray. I've got another GP38 Atlas one, an Atlas SD26. They don't have decoders. I've got my Kato PAs. They do not have decoders yet. And I've got my F units that don't have decoders. And I've got this Kato JS4, which was given to me as well. Pretty much given to me as well. So that doesn't have a decoder in it yet. So yeah, that's all I've now got in the way of locomotives. I will be purchasing another SD24. I believe it's a Hallmark brass one, but it's got a Kato / Atlas mechanism in it, and it's in the zebra stripe scheme. So I'll be purchasing that maybe this week, and that'll be it, I think, for the way of locomotives. And then the next thing I need to do is work on getting more decoders and also getting more wheels, so I can finish changing me rolling stock over and getting rid of all the pizza cutter wheels. But yeah, the next video I'll do will be on my rolling stock. So I'll talk to you guys then.